Hi, welcome back to Sonic Adventure. I'm Vontech.
And I am Matt of the Hue.
Out of the Hue,
Welcome
correct.
back. Yes. Yes.
And today, we are going to
This
be
is again another thing we don't
continuing
need to
our
see.
quest, but this time, as Amy.
Amelia of the Rose.
Amelia of the Rose, yes.
Amelia of the Rose actually sounds a lot more poetic when you put it like that.
I mean, a rose by any other name would smell such as sweet.
Aha, I see. Thou art literate as well.
Yeah, for those wondering, it's Romeo and Juliet. For everyone under the age of 15.
I actually had to study that when I was 15.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't enjoy it, but that's neither here nor there.
It's not his best work.
No. If anything, King Lear's better, but again, that's not probably my favorite of his. If you want a drug-infested dream, if you want like a drug-infested thing, like look up a Midsummer Night's Dream. That shit is... That gets wild.
You ever, there was a...
Now here's the Sonic CD callback.
Oh yeah, this is
I
actually really nice of them to do, because,
It always annoyed me that they didn't use Classic Sonic for that. But then again, they were trying to do something different, so...
Right. Classic Sonic, as a concept, wasn't a thing yet.
No, it wasn't.
If you, have you ever seen, well, not seen, but heard of Titus Andromedus?
Nope.
The Shakespeare play where a guy, butchers, someone and feeds it to someone? Or, I don't know. Basically, that's my personal favorite work.
Fair enough. I was gonna say, there's
I did
something
not expect-
was...
I did not expect us to go into this talking about Shakespeare.
I mean, we were talking about the medieval times the last time, so I mean, it's rather interesting. But anyway, the one thing I was gonna say is, I was thinking about this the other day, and I thought if Amy was for some reason to be added into Smash Bros. For any reason, I can imagine what her two main attacks might be. Obviously, there's the hammer, because I mean everybody knows that. But if I was to add another one, I would reference the weapon she has in Sonic the Comic, which is like what's it called? I know it's like a bow and arrow. It's a crossbow. That's what it's called, crossbow. She uses that as her weapon in STC, and it's somewhat weird and yet oddly fitting that character who's seen as, who's seen, well, Amy's personality,
Right.
carrying a weapon like that.
Yeah.
I always liked this wee cutscene at the start. I liked how protective she is of that flicky thing.
Right.
Or was it a birdie? Again, they use them interchangeably.
I don't think they say the word flicky in this, so... Birdie.
Big birdie.
Burb.
Burb. But, yeah, I always liked the stuff with... Oh yeah, it's your man again, yes!
Okay, I'm gonna just throw him a car because I saw an unsavory image with that, so,
Oh god. Like, I mean, is it weird to say that after Gamma, my favorite mode in the game is probably Amy? I don't know why, but
well,
it just is.
Probably because you can do this.
Yeah, because you can do the hammer stuff and you can get really high with it. That's the thing I like about it.
Look at that.
That's really quite wholesome, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay, you've seen the video that Sega made called Sonic 101, which is their first attempt at actually trying to straighten out the continuity of the franchise, and it's a YouTube video.
I have not actually seen that, but I will watch it after this. Does that interest me?
Well, Alright, well, I'll point out that in it, there is a slight contradiction.
Nah,
And in it talks about Amy's personality in it, and the personality that is described in the video is something along the lines of, I think, strong and independent or something like that. And yet, if you've seen Amy in almost all of the expanded media, you know that that is not true. I mean, she does have it to an extent, but at the same time, you know, she is often portrayed as, you know, quite helpless and whatnot. Not saying I prefer one over the other. If anything, I actually think if they were to go with the...
Apparently you can't do that. Oh, well.
Ah, well. But, I mean, if they were to go with the thing in the video, they should have just introduced it into the games gradually. Right. Or they just spring it on you, like, you know, like it's nothing. Like, oh, this is how it is now. I mean, you can't do that.
You kind of get that vibe from the Broom universe. Specifically,
you get it from Boom. You don't get it anywhere else, really. Right. But
where the heck was I supposed to go first? I don't even know. Anyway,
fine to call. She'll tell you.
Like,
but
casino area.
Casino.
Okay, can't go that way though. So, you mentioned if Amy was in Smash Brothers. There is actually a mod out there that puts in mostly Sonic characters in place of all the Smash Brothers characters in Brawl.
Oh, there we go. There's the shot. There's the Django zoom shot. Because I forgot they have the they pioneered that shot first. What I meant there is when Sonic came up, the big full-on 1 second zoom that is also used a lot in Django Unchained. I love how all his spines stick up on end whenever he sees it, like, oh shit.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. Okay, that's a different...
Also, I always thought it was funny that, despite the fact that Sonic's pretty much a dictator in certain instances, Amy still follows him around.
I think that might be like known as an abusive relationship. Amy, you need to get some help.
If Amy starts killing people, she'll become what I think they call a yandere. Not going to talk about Yandere Simulator. I'm just talking about the type of character.
Yeah. I'd like to shout out Dai Tomodachi, who actually made an animation just like that. Honestly. Yeah, he's the one who makes a bunch of SFM animations with mostly wipes for some reason.
So we have to go to Casino, right? Or
I believe Twinkle Park, because that's the first... Yeah, is it Twinkle Park? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is Twinkle Park.
Okie dokie. Also, I love how that NPC's just standing there in the middle of... just staring at the road. Wait, hold on. We came from one direction, and the cutscene shows Amy coming from another. I love how Sonic looks like he really doesn't care. He's just like, oh, you're here now, are you?
What measure is just another robot?
True. I mean, no, when Amy goes over to him, he looks like, really? You're here already? Okay. I always love that line. I love that line.
That is not a suitable structure for an amusement park. Do you know how much those tickets cost?
I was gonna say, if Comic Fan 13 is watching, we're probably gonna make a load of Son Amy jokes, or at least I am. So,
yeah, I personally do not ship. Now,
neither do I. I don't see the point in it. I think it's a very pointless exercise.
Unless it's official, in which case, yeah, okay, that's cute, but whatever. Now,
yeah, it's cute, but whatever. I don't have time for that. Really.
I did not expect them to get inspiration from Resident Evil 3 because I got a giant fucking monster chasing me.
Resident idiot joke again.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is, yet again.
SARS. Or Stars, or I don't know. I didn't actually play Resident Evil 3. The only Resident Evil game I ever actually played seriously was 4. Which
I've never played any Resident Evil games. I just know they exist. I played the Mega Drive proof of concept of it though. That's actually pretty decent.
But yeah, in case you're wondering, this is Amy's gimmick. She gets chased by a robot.
Yeah, that's literally her entire thing in this story.
Running away.
Oh no, will he catch Amy? Let's find out. It's really just, you know, that's the whole point. That's literally the whole point of her part of the story.
He went in it. I have to go now. My planet needs me. No. Fuck off. I got a kangaroo.
I have to go. My planet needs me.
This hurts my butt. Nope. No. Big ol' nope. Nope. No. Nope.
This be a nope moment. I don't want to.
Do not want.
Okay.
Do not want. Do not want. Oh.
Jump.
Fucking
Jump, boy.
shit.
Oh. Fucking what?
Fucking shit. I know what I said.
Oh, cool.
Oh, what the fuck?
I
what
don't
is
know.
this meant to be?
It looks like a walking beanbag.
Valid.
With cow udders on the top. I mean, to be fair, Big the cat exists, so I mean, I'm not surprised, really.
Where's my whistle when I
also,
need
I love
it?
the thing with the mirror in this. It was really nice. Really nice graphical effect.
Yeah, it hurts my brain, though. Stop.
It reminds me of that one scene from Last Jedi, where they have the weird, trippy-ass scene, where fucking Daisy Ridley... Isn't her character called Rey or something? I've completely forgotten her character's name.
Rey, yeah.
Oh, wait, how did you die there?
I fell in a trap. I was lured by rings.
The rings are a lie!
Yeah.
The rings have deceived us, guys.
Oh, fuck, that hurts my head.
No, what I meant though was yeah, like I didn't really have much of an opinion on the Star Wars sequels because I went in with 7 with high hopes. 8, I came out thinking, that wasn't too bad.
And you didn't watch 9?
I know everybody.
Piss off.
No, I watched 9 and absolutely hated it.
Yeah,
I hated 9. But we're not going to get into that. We're going to get back to talking about Amy's well, not really her adventure, but you know what I mean.
Amy's fucking issue. Giant robot.
That implies a lot of things just from the way you said that. If you'd have emphasized the middle word as opposed to the last, no, we would be having a completely different conversation.
Well, I mean, Amy has plenty of issues, but this is the main one.
I mean, I actually, to be honest, right? I think it's generally agreed. I'm not entirely sure if it's the case though, but it's generally, or at least I would think that her personality and all in this game is way better than it is in Sonic Heroes. Because if you look in Sonic Heroes, there's the one line which gets everybody, which is the Sonic there's no way out of you know that one. That one.
Fucking.
That is still creepy.
I'm pretty sure that's the defining line for her character, even at Sega.
The funniest thing is, the thing which makes it even worse is the fact that you gotta remember, she's technically a child saying
12.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 talking to a 15-year-old.
I mean,
now,
Kitty Crush.
I mean, the age gap's not a problem, but it's a minor saying it like that. It's the way she says it. It's like,
and I'm averting my eyes.
You might want to wait until you're a bit older.
I mean, kids say dumb things all the time. So,
quick question. Do you think that it's? I mean, I've always assumed it, but over the course of time, the characters are going to eventually age. Because they say Sonic's 15, but they said he was 15 from like 97 or whatnot. I mean, they said he was 16 in Sonic Jam, but we're not going to count that. But,
he's perpetually a teenager, okay? Both classic Sonic and modern Sonic are the same age despite being years apart. You just don't question it.
I do question it, god fucking damn it, because it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, I do as well, but it does. You're not supposed to, okay?
Oh, here we go. Here comes the best interaction. Isn't this the cutscene with Gamma in it?
Yes, it is.
Oh yes, I love this. I feel bad for him just watching this. I mean, knowing that he's the only robot in the action place he has any feelings, you have to feel bad for Gamma. Because look at him, he's He's walking almost dejectedly there. You're thinking, poor guy.
I mean, we'll talk more about his story when we get to his story. What do you want? But yeah, this is like the first story we've gotten into that follows not Sonic and company. I know Knuckles did as well, but even then, we kind of saw him more often. And I'll even get more detracted once we get to the next character. And it ain't Gamma.
No. Oh, no. No, anything but him.
We have to. We have to.
I will probably be stoned as fuck when we do that.
You don't smoke marijuana. It's illegal.
Not where I'm from. Oh, no, okay, that's a joke. That is a joke. It is illegal. Unless you get it for medicinal purposes.
Well, you do have a low immune system.
No.
No.
Yeah, look at the way he's jittering around. You can
illogical. Does not compute.
I just imagine he's actually like really terrifying.
He's Amy just did not give a shit. I pity you. Damn.
Amy's like, I pity you. Meanwhile, he's having an internal existential. He's having an existential crisis. Because look at him. Look at how scared he was.
I'm pretty sure this is the encounter that got him to be actually more sentient and not under Eggman's control.
Yeah. I always felt bad for... I always liked the little friendship that Amy had with him. Even though it wasn't very long. I mean, it was nice. It was nice for her, and it was also... It told you a lot about him. That's the one thing I always like about their little interaction. It's quite nice.
You're really nice. You're different from the
I love that line. Just, you're really nice. You are nice guy. Me speaketh the English.
I forgot we were playing as Amy for a minute. I thought
it's that powerful, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
I thought
it's not even a real thing. The thing is, though, it isn't even a real thing. Hold on, Robotnik has a high score.
Let's see if you clear this awesome game. Like, wait a minute. Hold on.
Let's see.
He knows that.
This awesome game. How to clear the game. Also, I love how you have a classic like Robotnik that's popping up from the whack-a-mole hole.
Oh shit! I almost hit that. Clear the high score.
You already cleared his high score. And I mean, you don't even have to do anything else now. You've already beat him.
Yeah, but I wanna.
Yeah, fair enough. You have beaten the egg.
Congratulations. What? I can't believe it.
Congratulations.
You get the warrior feather. Oh god, that hurts. You get the warrior feather.
Okay, oh god, that's too far. Also, I love how it just attaches... It doesn't even attach to her ear, it attaches to her headband, I think.
Yeah.
Or even just the side of her head. Just it's now surgically implanted into your skull.
Kind of like the Elon Musk thing about the whole music. And,
Oh god, yeah, I forgot about that, yeah. He's going to stream music directly into your skull.
Yeah, me no likey. Me no likey that.
Me no want that. If he starts playing his own playlist and you start hearing,
oh god,
you must
no! Elon, no! That's against the Geneva Convention!
That is also against human rights.
That too.
And as I say, like, the egg carrier is probably one of the best, I mean, could you call it it's not exactly a hub world, it's like, I mean, it is in a way, but you know what I mean. It's like one of the best, like, areas.
Stage 2, Hot Shelter. Now, fun fact about this stage. Sonic doesn't go here, despite going to every other stage.
Oh yeah, he never goes here, yeah, I forgot about that.
This is the only stage he does not go to.
Oh yeah, I remember this with the trippy floors, oh god. love how you. I love how you have to destroy the statues in order to get in. At least that one, I think. Hold on to the handle.
Oh, this one. I forgot. I
Yeah,
do,
this
little,
one.
do a little dance.
Hold on to... That's like, it's like the thing we used to do in the old cars whenever they didn't have the button for the window.
Yeah, they called it
You
a
had to
crank.
turn. The thing is, though, like, way back, my parents actually still had a car with one of those in it.
Really?
It's a very modern car for the time. So,
Oh,
like,
fuck. I'm out. Nope. No. Big old nope.
you sounded like big a little bit when you said that.
Oh, fuck.
Also, how can you have
bro.
a fiery explosion underwater? Like, come on, guys.
Oh, wait. If we're underwater, how can there be a fight?
Still my favorite joke in classic SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Hey, if we're underwater,
How can there be a
how
fight?
can there be a... And then it just goes out. I love how it's just whenever you... the joke happens just as you realize, hold on a minute.
You know, there's there's another joke like that in SpongeBob. Basically, it was-
Beautifully timed.
What the fuck am I supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to do it in a certain order. What the fuck?
It says left 1, right 3.
Left
Oh.
1, right 3.
That was fucking
Left 1,
stupid.
right 3.
That was fucking stupid.
Let's go to work. Slide to the left. God, I remember when that song was popular.
Oh man, I fucking showed off when I did that song. I didn't do the fucking line.
In fact, no, actually, from the last time I did physical education in school, I don't know what they call it in America, but last time we did PE in school,
yeah, it's the same thing.
they played Cha-Cha Slide, and they got us all to do it.
Cha-cha slide.
That was a couple of years ago before I
Yeah.
dropped it.
Uh,
But anyway, Cha-Cha Slide's a very... I mean,
we had one that's called.
that was pretty much...
We had
pretty
one.
much the only... Alright, sorry, I'll wait.
We had that, but we also had one that was called the Cupid Shuffle.
What does that go like? I might have heard it.
Okay. At the risk of being copyright struck, down, do you dance, dance.
Oh,
They
yeah,
say
yes,
I'm a
yes, I
rapper,
have
but
heard
I
that.
say no.
Oh yes, I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Those were the days. Anyway, now Amy's inside a giant clock. I really hope nobody edits that phrase.
How could they make it any weirder? I mean, you're in a giant
See-
clock. You might as well be in Big Ben. And instantly, I made it worse.
Oh God, no, no. Here, yeah, you've probably heard the tower itself has a different name. I can't remember what the other name is. The bell is called Ben.
Right. Yeah, I know.
There's a common
The tower is called like Elizabethan Tower.
something like that, yeah. Big Liz.
I'm American, and I know more about the UK than you, despite the fact that you're closer to it.
To be fair, though, the UK, the more the UK doesn't have anything to do with me, the more I'm fine. That's the only comment I'm gonna make.
That is valid.
No, I'm not. Yeah, the less influence that the UK and all the people over here that support it and rant and rave about it, and the other crowd who don't, the less of an influence that both of those sides have, the happier I'm gonna be. That's all I'm gonna say. If you want more context, Google the Troubles.
Noted. I heard a Discord
Put
beep.
that in the descriptions. Put that in the
mother-
description, the Wikipedia
Darn
article.
it all.
So,
Back
what was I
doing
gonna
this crap.
say?
Hey, I wonder if I
can
can.
I just say-
I wonder if I can make that jump without a. I can. Nice.
Oh, nice.
I just discovered that.
I was gonna ask, is there a particular... What do you think of the American Sonic design? You know, the Greg Martin one?
The American. I'm assuming you mean the classic Sonic design, right?
Oh, of course. There
American.
wasn't American modern. as far as I know.
Like,
Might be wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's the same for the modern design because, well, the world's more connected now, so it's kind of hard to make two different versions of something. This glitch is...
Call the office.
I hate when you gotta do that narrow shit. Anyway, as far as I mean, it's all right. Yeah, just misconstrue that.
Yeah, but like it's fairly decent. Like I'm more of a
I prefer the Japanese.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Though to be fair, in Europe we had the best of both because we got for Sonic 1 the cover art was Japanese classic Sonic. For Sonic 2, for some reason they used the American one.
Right.
And then in around just after Sonic 2 came out, they decided to go for something more consistent across the board. So they hired an artist called Duncan Gutteridge, I believe that's how you say his surname. It might be Gutteridge, but I might be wrong. But anyway, Duncan was brought in to create a European design, which, if you've seen he even redrew some of Greg Martin's art. What he tried to do was to combine the classic and modern, not the classic one, sorry, the Japanese and American designs.
Oh,
and
shit.
it actually led to some interesting stuff. Not interesting as in, well, that wasn't very good. Interesting as in, okay, that's one way of doing it, I suppose.
I'll put some on the screen for the viewers' benefit. Just send me some over to
I'll get some. Will do. Yeah, you have things like Japanese style body and facial design with the sort of shiny-ish aesthetic of the American one, because you know how some of Kurt Martin's art showed him as really shiny for some reason. For some reason, they tinted him a darker blue in some of Gutteridge's art, so he actually looks almost black. I think that might be where they got the idea for Shadow from, I don't know, but maybe. It's a possibility. But you have art where they have... Yeah, it's like a Japanese-looking-ish, like it's a composite of Sonic, Japanese Tails, and then a sort of redesign of Robotnik. Like, by redesign I mean sort of like, it's got the same sort of ideas as the American one, where you have the black eyes and the big scowling expression. But the expression he's pulling looks an awful lot like it could have come from the Japanese art, which is very odd.
Oh, and damn it.
Like, you can see... Like, you'll see what I mean whenever it's on the screen.
Right. So,
So he's the guy who drew the cover art for Sonic 3 in Europe, and created the most amazing Knuckles expression I have ever seen.
Send me that one as well, so I can show people.
Well,
and that's the last companion cube, Gladys, or whatever. I don't know. I wanted to try to put in a Portal joke, but I didn't get an opportunity to do so.
Fair enough. Yeah, the interesting thing is that he seems to have taken the design of Knuckles from the sprites of Sonic 3. So the full image actually has him with the wrong colored shoes, and with head shape, which looks an awful lot more like the sprite than any of the renders or official artwork.
Neat.
So you're left with a really weird-looking Knuckles, which is also kind of cool at the same time.
I'm left with fuck shit.
So back to Amy, and you've probably heard about this. I don't really know, but in Sonic the Comic, the only image that they had to work with for Amy was one from, I think it was one of the covers or one of the concept art images. You know the one where Sonic's holding Amy and her hair sticks up because of the way he's holding her?
Yeah.
They assumed that's how her hair was supposed to be drawn. Oh. So throughout the series, the bit at the back sticks up instead of hanging down. They eventually changed it when they got nearer the Sonic Adventure arc, which is, again, a very interesting take on Sonic Adventure, and I would definitely give it a read if I were you. Right. But yeah, it's interesting that they didn't, even when they found out that the design was wrong, they kept it in.
Well,
and
Here's
They
the
even
thing.
give her a unique costume too.
Yeah, I'm assuming that one with the where her hair sticks up. I believe that's the one from Sonic CD, and it's
It is, yeah.
yeah, the one screenshot of him from the opening, getting her out of the death egg.
Oh no, there's a piece of art which you'll probably see of Sonic carrying Amy with a really pissed off look on his face. Like, I don't want to be doing this. I'm only doing it because it's the right thing to do.
Okay, well, give me that image so I can show people.
Will do. Like when you see it, you go, "Oh yeah, I see how they got that." And obviously, STC had something that I really kind of wish they'd reference a bit more often. Well, someone I wish they'd reference more often. Robotnik's little lackey assistant, i.e., Snively, but more alien and a bit better. A guy called, I think it's either Grimmer or Grimer, depends on how you read it. It's all spelled one way, of course, Grimer. Honestly, I'd say Grimer purely because it looks like the word grime, so like, you know.
Once again, I
It
am
makes
back to
sense.
not knowing what the fuck to do. Hooray.
Oh yeah, it's always when we get here, we don't know what to do.
It's because we're here so
So,
little.
try to remember what we did with Knuckles. Oh wait, yeah, that was just us farting about for a bit.
No, that was with Tails.
Oh wait, oh yeah, that was with Tails.
With Knuckles, we
Knuckles.
found her immediately because we could glide.
Alright, fair enough. So, now we're pretty much stuck, because we don't know where to go. So, we still don't know what we're doing, guys, but, we'll find it. We'll find where we're meant to go, eventually. Several decades later.
Several decades later.
I love how all the echidnas are walking around and they don't notice Amy at all.
Well, they're the same color, so maybe, nah, I'm not going there.
No. Also, is it just me or have I noticed like all the echidnas seem to be red, and then you have Tikal who's sort of orangey color.
I swear to God, if you were going to go backwards.
Up to the shrine,
There
guys!
she
The
is.
Emerald Shrine!
You were supposed to go the other direction that they pointed you in. Getting sick of your shit!
I guess.
Okay, so this is where Tikal discovered Chow.
You're safe with me.
How does she not know what the Chow are? The Chow are.
I'm
Oh,
guessing she
I
heard
keep-
of them, but she never actually saw them.
Should we plug Cybershell's video about what the fuck are the Chow?
I guess
Because we
we are
mention them
now.
every episode, why not? I mean, we talk about them every episode, why not?
I mean, yeah.
Here he comes.
Yeah.
And yet, 2 more Django zooms, and then back to reality, I suppose.
Gee,
Right.
what was that?
Back to the egg carrier!
Or if I'm dreaming.
You know, it should be in law that anytime somebody says the words egg carrier, they have to say it like Robotnik does.
The egg carrier.
Because it sounds a lot more satisfying when you say it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you say egg carrier on its own, it sounds eh. But if you say egg carrier, it sounds so much more. I don't know. It sounds more like it actually matters.
Eggman, no! Don't do that! I like to point
I
out
love how
in
he
S-
just keeps shaking his head and he's like, nah.
Remember in SA2 when he pointed a fucking gun at her head?
I mean, to be fair, this was their first go, really. So
Right.
I mean, give him props for it.
Then again, he probably has a gun inside that thing. somewhere that he never uses.
Yeah, somewhere.
It's a Chaos Emerald. What?
I don't need you when I've got this. Yama!
Here he comes!
Yes, sir.
Yes!
Dispose of these.
There he is, the greatest lad in the universe. Here he is, the greatest lad in the universe. In all the galaxy, there's no greater lad than you.
He dies at the end.
fucking-
Sorry, guys, spoilers. but he
R.I.P. Gamma.
dies. Okay, well, technically, he gets freed. In a way, I don't know.
And there's a clone of him in Sonic Battle, which we will probably never play on this channel.
Please stop.
Or we might, I don't know.
I've played Sonic Battle before, but I never finished it because I think I attributed the wrong stats to the Emerald, and I got stuck on a part, and basically I suck at RPG-style games, and da-da-da-da-da.
You don't need to
Yeah,
hurry,
fair enough.
okay?
Amy. Okay, I guess I'll let him go then.
I like how their mouths just disappear when they talk, or not stop talking.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they just swapped the heads from what I can remember. Oh, at least, no, they did that for DX.
Oh.
In the original, I think there's the cutscene model, and then there's the game model.
Ah.
The thing I actually like about the SA1 cutscenes, apart from the fact that the faces are goofy, they look a lot more expressive than SA2 because Sonic pretty much has the same position all the time.
Right.
Okay?
Also, Gamma, what are you doing?
Don't pay
He's friggin' out.
Eggman anymore. Free yourself. Come on.
Don't tell me he's scared of Thunder too.
I said we'd be friends, and I'm returning your favor. Even this birdie wants you to be free.
That's an OVA joke,
Not the kind of man
Yeah.
you
for those of you who don't know.
And also,
keep going. Until we meet
this
again.
that would basically be the part of Gamma's start to basically freeing
Go
himself
against
and others.
Vontech, yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy putting sensor bars over this.
Sounded like Reggie when you laughed there, sort of. Yeah.
Kaboom! Kaboom!
And here we go. Here we go. And yep, there we go.
Widescreen.
Widescreen ruins that.
Widescreen!
Why have they not just, cropped the cutscene? Just
stretch it
replace
out.
the character.
You just
Or
stretch
stretching it.
well, I mean,
Stretching would look weird though.
or maybe
I
enlarge
love how
it.
that one car just stopped to let them go down,
He's polite.
and then he just starts to get. He is polite, yes.
Bye-bye.
Is this the end of Amy's? Is this the end of Amy's?
No,
run?
she's got one more level left.
I should be more
Oh shit! Because I thought, how short is a run? I mean, I knew it was short.
3
but I
levels.
didn't think it was that short.
3 levels.
having a chaos.
I can't remember what the third one is, though.
No wonder they were after you, my feathered friend. Hey,
This is sweet.
wow.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. That was a preparation.
Family. Does Eggman have them captive now?
I'm gonna put an old-timey phone over that, you know.
If you want it to be accurate, get a Samsung image.
No.
So I'll help you find your family. I've come this far. I may as
Okay
well
then.
go all the way.
I say that because I already edited it like that, and I thought an old-timey phone was funnier.
So what do you say we
Alright, fair enough.
Mystic Ruins again. I kind of meant that there's only 3 zones here, but limitations. I
Yeah.
get it.
Also, I was just gonna say, I really actually like Mystic Ruins at night because it gives me the Chaotix vibe. Because the day-night cycle and that.
Yeah.
It really actually does look nice with that color palette.
Where the hell am I supposed to? I swear to God,
Find
if
Tikal.
Tikal was not here players would not know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, if Tikal wasn't here, this game would get really low reviews. Not like it doesn't already.
And the jungle. Hey, IGN doesn't count.
No, I'm talking about some of the people I've seen.
Oh,
Those on YouTube. Like, I've seen a load who really don't like this game. Which, to be fair, I can understand. Like, I can understand people who like it, I can understand people who don't. Personally, for me, I'm just right down the middle with it.
I mean, I like it.
Adventure 2 was more my thing.
It's kind of bullshit, but I like it for nostalgia.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That is actually pretty valid.
I mean, again,
And how did that go from solid ground to the
leaves,
canopy of forest?
leaves,
Like,
branch. I'm guessing I gotta
Spot.
go to final egg zone, I guess.
oh no, not final egg. Oh no!
Oh,
Final
yes.
Going to the lair of Dr. Eggman. I'm gonna love seeing how people in the comments try to spell that pronunciation.
Eggman.
I want to see that written phonetically. Eggman. I've actually heard people say Eggman as Eggman, and it sounds really weird.
Eggman.
Eggman.
Sounds like a special type of Pikmin.
Yeah.
You ever play
Or
Pikmin?
Pac-Man.
You ever play
Or
Pikmin?
Pac-Man. No, I've never played Pikmin.
I recommend
Heard
it.
of them. I would just remember them from being in Mario Maker. I am that sad man.
Ah, yes. Wait, no.
Oh.
Yeah, final egg. The hell was that?
Final egg, guys. Let's go.
Did you hear a yeah in the back?
That was me.
Oh.
Just testing that the audio was coming out correctly. I love that expression. That is both hilarious and.
It reminded me
cute
of the
in a way.
Angry
I don't know
Nerds
why.
friggin'
Oh yes, I know that face. Yes,
face,
I
like,
can do
what the
that
fuck?
face. I can actually do that face, which is the sad thing. Because I love how in his annoyed face, he can actually make his mouth turn into the typical, you know, the sad face look,
yeah.
where most mouths are curved
I
upside
fucking
down.
died.
He can actually turn his mouth into that shape naturally, and it is terrifying.
Fucking just die already. Die already. Thank you.
You dare bring light in my lair? You must die!
What that bitch slap?
I love the CD. I love the CDI games, ironically.
I don't love them at all. I never played them.
No, for the meme stuff, just the cutscenes.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've heard the games themselves are utterly terrible.
Well yeah.
And I have played a tiny bit of Hotel Mario.
I mean, who hasn't?
Enough to make me turn the game off. Like, because
That was
it's,
dumb. Very, very dumb.
F in the chat. Also, when you're on your last life, be careful.
I'm pretty sure Zero is alive. But I'm not gonna test that.
Oh
to
yeah, I
make
always
sure.
forgot they did that. Well, I mean, I always forgot they did that in Sonic. Also, I love how that's kind of like a spider. I mean, I don't because I'm terrified of spiders, but I like the idea that it works like that.
To be honest, I don't
It's
really
pretty
give a shit
clever.
about spiders. I guess it's just my upbringing.
When you have one crawling on your face, that's when you'd learn. That's when you know. It's not very pleasant.
You've had one crawl on your face?
Yep.
Oof.
I also had a cat try to tear out my eyeballs when I was 5, so there's
Christ
that.
almighty.
Yeah.
How did that
I
experience
had a
go?
scary childhood, mate.
Try and find the correct
So, my dog tried to kill me, my friend's cat tried to tear out my eyeballs, a spider was crawling over my face at 3
This
in
is
the
not
morning when
the
I was
correct
6.
door.
And, let's see, what other animals tried to terrify my my younger self. Let me. Oh, I mean, I think the dog trying to kill me was probably the biggest. It's probably the biggest trauma.
On the bright side, you're still alive and with me, so.
True. But I love the confused thing above the robot. Like, eh? What?
What the fuck? There we go.
Like, eh? Cue Sonic A photo here because I actually have it. Which was a thing I drew way back in, I think, 2018. I'll send you that so you can put that in.
Send me Snog.
I love how the one thing I like about your videos, can I just add it's a meta comment here,
Go ahead.
is the fact that you leave all the editing direction in. I love that. Because nobody else would do that. You do. I love it.
It makes me more human, in a way.
True. I think that's funny.
I mean, I'm not the only person who does editing direct. I can't be. I'm pretty sure. I've heard it done on the official podcast, the one with Critical, which now I have to put in the description.
Oh, you escaped from the egg carrier.
He was with you the
You
entire
just brought her
time.
back, for God's sake. You just brought him back, actually. Wait, is it a he or a she, that birdie? I never...
Doesn't matter. Also, this isn't the egg carrier.
It doesn't matter now. What? Sorry.
Yeah, this isn't the egg carrier. This is the base thing.
Oh yeah, this is final egg.
Yeah.
Final egg. Phenolog. Anyway, yeah, I like how Robotnik has a sort of... The thing with all his bases are that they're all pretty uniform.
Yeah.
To an extent. Because, as I say, like, that particular zone, for a minute I thought we were still in the egg carrier because it... So we're in the jungles of Nam. The enemy are in the trees.
We're in Grenada.
It's a cold night in Grenada.
Grenada.
It's cold.
Cold night in
Let me do the voice. Let me do the voice. Hold on.
Oh, please do.
It's a cold night in Grenada. The enemy were in the trees. Sarge said, send out the airstrike, but I must have got my wires crossed. Our own projectiles rained back on us like hellfire. I used my best friend as an umbrella. Love that sketch.
I'll put that sketch in the description as well.
That's the second one, so I'll send you that one, the link. But when I dubbed that over...
I'm talking about the one you did.
Oh, that one, yes.
Yeah.
The thing was, it was an editing test primarily because I wanted to try and see if I could recreate, you know, all the man gets a Vietnam flashback thing with all the fuzzy quality, the superimposed images, the black and white, the fire, all this sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we got the marching band, the drums in the background, which are ripped straight from Doctor Who because it was the best workplace I could find them. Run through the VHS stuff about 3 times just to make it look old. Yeah, it was literally just a case of how far can I put this?
And you put in pretty
How
far,
far can I
and,
keep...
and it's fucking nice. Just nice. And we're at the final boss for Amy. Well,
yes.
only boss for Amy.
Yay, it's them!
R.I.P. Gamma.
Uh-oh. Triangle of Death.
Oh no! I love how it says gasp.
You son of a... You son of a bitch. You no good son of a bitch.
The fact I said that as a
God as my witness. I need to censor that shit.
You fucker.
Rest in peace, Chris Farley. That's who I was referencing.
You know he was supposed to be cast as Shrek?
Yeah, I really wish we somehow got that version.
Like, I saw the what's it called? They had a... What was it called? I had an animatic of it from the storyboard. from the storyboarding stage.
Yeah.
And it's the same film, it's just the tone is completely different. Like, instead of it being like a sort of modern comedy set in...
Shrek was a much more goofy character.
And it's based on a book, that's the funny thing.
Yeah, and the book's got nothing to do with the movie, let me tell you.
Oh, no. The book is actually an awful lot more realistic with certain bits in it. Like, it gives... Like, Shrek seems like a lot more depressed in the book than he is in the film. Because in the film, he's sort of, you know, he tries to be a good guy, but the world just doesn't really give him an even break. In the book, he really takes it to heart. Like, the scene with Donkey where he says, the world has a problem with me. That's meant to be like a heartfelt and dramatic moment, not a comedic scene.
Well,
Which, I mean, both ones work.
It was a dramatic moment in the film, too. Also,
it's not as much, really. Like, all right, well, that's that. Apparently, they actually had. I think they'd actually done the majority of the film, or at least they'd recorded the.
It was like
majority
80% complete, but it wasn't complete enough in order to make a film out of it.
Like they were gonna get I think an impressionist or something, or use cut lines from other scenes to piece the rest of it together.
But I don't think they could have made it work. So. Yeah,
I mean, I want to see how much they actually did, because that would have been cool to see. And again, we've got the sad look on Amy's face, which is...
Are you okay?
It's both funny and heartwarming.
Yeah, if you want the ultimate drug PSA, just say we lost Chris Farley because of drugs. That's the only convincing I need. Like, we lost Chris Farley because of it, and I'm never gonna fucking touch drugs.
Fair. But as I was gonna say here, the ending to Amy's story is really sweet.
Yeah, it
like
is.
You know, she's like, instead of all the other ones where they have to prove themselves to do the greater good, Amy's is just she saved a little animal and reunited it with his family, and that's really wholesome. Right. I like that.
I mean, she grows too. She states that she has to be more independent. So, yeah, I mean,
yeah, she grows too in this. She regresses later, but like in this, it's a lovely. Here's the thing: we hadn't actually properly seen Amy since Sonic CD, really.
Right.
Like, I mean, you would have seen her in some of the 8-bit stuff, and and then Sonic the Fighters, obviously.
Well, yeah.
But apart from that, you didn't really see Amy at this point. So this is pretty much, you know, her as a character properly getting established. And I think they did a damn good job with that. Like, this is a positive of the game. For me, anyway.
Alright, and once again, we got credits. I'd like to point out that we spent the majority of that boss fight talking about Shrek instead of Amy, somehow. That's gonna be...
Well, we won't really worry too much about that. So, out of interest, what do you think of Amy in this game? Like, personality-wise, or how she's handled?
I mean, I know we made the joke about her just being cast as girl, but yeah, I do think she's really sweet in this game. And
yeah,
I like her.
Like, just give them the
spotlight. I like her story, as short as it is. But yeah, as far as character establishing, yeah, it was good and kind of bad for her because I mean, she didn't get much characterization in SA2 aside from being the one that convinced Shadow to not be an asshole. But I think,
and then in Hero as well, we know what happened there.
Oh yeah, and yeah, Hero's kind of, well, unfortunately
turned her into a creep again.
Yeah, it wasn't very. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, before then she was never really a creep. She was just like a little, basically Sonic's fangirl.
Like an kind of an annoyance to him in a way because she kept showing up and pissing him off. I mean,
and getting captured.
This is the thing. This is one of the things that I liked about Sonic the comic, because they start off with kind of that, except Amy's doing it just, I mean, yeah, she is a fangirl of him, yes, but she's also like, she only does it just so she can try and get a job within the freedom fighters. Like, she thinks she's capable enough for it. And she even publicly speaks out against Robotnik several times. And, like, I mean, she starts with this sort of, you know, the Sonic CD type personality is more of a facade, but over the course of it, she becomes more and more of her own sort of person, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Like, she's capable as Sonic as to take down Robotnik and his forces.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she becomes an asset to the team over the course of the comics.
Yeah.
But,
and
I kind of wish we got to see that in the actual Sonic forces. Like, here's the thing: she does have the ability to take on Robotnik. Like, not Robotnik, but you know what I mean. She does have, as you saw here, like, she's got the ability to stand up for what she believes in. Really, and in this one, obviously, she's defending the birdie. So, and I mean, you don't really get to see much of her positively after this, I guess, because you've got Heroes, which kind of turns out to be a bit of a creep, as we've already said.
Yeah. So,
but then after that, she really doesn't do much. It's just like Sonic,
and
like,
she kind of just appears in shadows. So.
Yeah, she's just there, really. It's
Just
kind of
there-
like, oh, we
pretty much
need
just there to
pointless
save Crane.
diversion. Amy! You know, it's like, you know what I mean? It's kind of sad, really.
Yeah.
But,
So.
if there's one thing I can give Chronicles praise for, they actually did Amy.
Yeah, they did Amy
in a
better.
way.
I mean,
They did Amy better than the rest of the cast.
yeah.
Also,
Gave her a fake
here's
boyfriend and
another,
everything.
and their fake boyfriend is named after my dog, apparently. So,
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that tells you.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, overall, in this game, she's handled pretty well. Her gameplay is fairly decent. And, yeah. Not bad. As I say,
Not
second
bad at
favorite
all.
after Gamma. For me, anyway. I don't know about you.
Yeah. And speaking of favorites, we gotta deal with your least favorite next time.
Oh, no.
Oh. Also,
I can't wait. Oh.
have fun making the thumbnail for the next episode.
Oh, I will.
Don't
What can I
spoil,
say?
don't
I'm
spoil.
going to enjoy rubbing in for the next episode just how much I hate Big the Cat. Like, if there's one word that I can use to describe him, like, I'm not gonna say too much about him now, obviously, because that'll spoil the fun of next time.
Wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow. You can hold it in.
But the one thing I'm going to say for now, as a little teaser for next time, is that I think Froggy has more of a character than he does. And that's all I'm going to say. Thank you for having me here.
All right. And with that, we'll see you guys next time. And we'll be on this. Yeah, and we'll be on the hunt for Froggy! And
Froggy! See ya.
See ya. Bye. Thanks for watching. Be sure to... you know the rest.